All right then.
I don't think there's much else we could do at the moment. I guess we could go shopping, but the main thing I want to do, whoops, wrong thing, is check out Basilio. Okay, yeah, I thought he would end up being very high on strength and endurance. I might switch him out with Stroll. It's either that or I switch him out with Hulkenberg, but we kind of need the mage user right now. But what is your archetype exactly? Basilio. The Berserker. Okay, can greatly increase its own attack power and overwhelm enemies with very powerful strike attacks. Okay. Slam Strike, Charge, will increase caster physical attack damage once per battle. Slam Shatter, ooh, all enemies, nice. Increase attack by 10%. Decrease attack defense for all enemies 3 turns, and deals heavy physical strike all enemies 1 to 3 times. Dang, these are very helpful actually. Rampage Slash, Wild Boar. 1 enemy, dang. These are actually very helpful. We don't have anything else to give him at the moment, so we'll just have to go along with it. Yeah, I guess for now we'll go along with it. Welcome to the team. Also, all our other archetypes are just like far and behind by like a lot. I'm guessing I can't do any fast travel right now. Yeah. We just had to continue with the regular story.
Yeah.
It looks like we're all set for tomorrow. Got him in then. Seeing as I've fallen in with you lot now, there's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You've done all this to save the poor prince, or are you doing it to save the country? That's a good question.
That's...
But although, don't care what happens as long as you save his life. You know that ain't the end of it, can't be?
Hey, mate.
You want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. You gotta actually win this race. So if we can't save the prince, you take his place for good. That means if you win the tournament, you'll take the lie to your grave.
So...
I'm just saying, you declare yourself Prince tomorrow and anything's changing for you forever. You know what you're signing up for. We're ready.
Ah.
Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
Well, I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Adele. Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Louise into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. If I'm going to tag along, that's the world we're going to live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So that just leaves it. Yeah, so just leave it to me, yeah? I've got your back as long as you're giving us anything you got. So will I. We got a deal, Captain? So was the off who said he'd prefer sleeping in stowage and then return to my bunk.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, forgot about it. Yeah, the giant face in the sky.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was sanctifex Forden who got killed.
It was Forden who got killed by
I think
Luis.
it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
Yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna go. I think we should still change our hair color. Yeah, I still think we should change his hair color because we know the prince's hair is white, not blue. Oh yeah, he's not too happy.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen.
Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctis.
Yeah, we kind of guessed the church was going to fall that easily, even with Forden dead.
Now it's just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object. Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to sanctifex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Yeah.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
Ooh.
The man
Dang.
has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Sintwell in all her glory.
Yep. Popularity won.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Oh, yep, true. I'm still thinking it might have been him who actually did do the curse on the prince.
Friends,
Uh-oh. And here comes Luis's ship, yep.
Gauntlet runner.
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctis Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
No. Is he about to try and kill Rella?
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic? Impossible.
You do realize the lance he has, right?
Oh, king! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, You can't help but dream, and then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Louis Guillerburn, what manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
That's a great question. We actually don't know much about Luis's past, besides he became a general at a very young age, and rose up the ranks very quickly from being a very great general and tactician. But besides that, we don't actually know anything else about his past. Maybe we should look into that. That could be an advantage to
He
us.
says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Louis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Is the king actually going to end up getting rid of Lance or something?
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
I haven't heard him talk, yeah.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well.
Oh, our face is on there now, right next to Rella.
My magic shall no longer protect thee.
He's actually going to end it. Then what about the lance?
Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Well, this changes everything. Great. Oh, you really gotta make this seem more difficult, Luis.
You see that light just now?
Yeah, he took away the...
surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Yep.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow, the fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer?
It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more.
We'll see about that.
Finally face the real you.
Bring it on.
A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you.
Yep, time to announce us as the
Look
prince.
upon our
Yeah, this is gonna go
candidate
well.
And know his true claim. He is the legitimate
They couldn't
son
have, like,
of
dyed his hair at
late
least?
Majesty King Hithlodius V.
They really couldn't have dyed his hair at the very least. I mean, again, the prince has white hair. We have blue. They couldn't have dyed his hair first? Make it at least a bit more convincing? No? Okay.
Last heir
Guess he
to
likes
the
blue.
throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie.
Don't be so sure about that.
He has already passed.
Nope.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
The prince
Indeed.
was partly elder.
There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Yep, with no
Enough
Kamar
of this
horns.
absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit to reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then.
You sure about that?
So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes, Luis. With Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. I secured the abandoned Dracodios, sorry. Dang! Oh, it's a legendary weapon! And for the knight. We don't have anyone with a knight archetype at the moment, but once we get Hulkenberg's ranking up enough, then yeah, we're rank 3 now. So we're right below Rella. I don't know why I keep calling her Stella. Right below Rella, and above her is Luis. Yeah, my score has increased dramatically now I've announced I'm the prince and can't let the people down. Yeah, our face is on the stone now. We even saw it in the eye of the king's face.
Rella, Fordens' legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect sanctifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
Boom, gotcha there.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Wait, oh, why did I not think about this? Did Rella just curse him? Because look, the thorns that are around the prince are around him right now. If Rella just did that to him, does that mean Rella is the one who cursed the prince?
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's...
Rella was the one who cursed the prince. Oh, this just got even more complicated. Of course it did.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear.
Which means we need to kill Rella.
I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eyes.
What did she just do?
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
No, she just did something.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Sister, what have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again.
That's not what we want.
Fordens saw sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God, that true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Yeah, fear's not a bad thing.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse.
That's because you're the one who did the curse.
I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
Yep.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
And she's got more magic in her than you
Senses
think.
Indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No. Why? Sister, you can't have. You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime.
Especially since you were wearing a cloak and a mask.
Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster.
Which is you.
As heiress to the Sanctis Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctis Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Well, now we know the truth of who did it.
Isn't that a...
I'm sorry.
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything.
Mate, you never had any to begin with. But also, did she just teleport away? Is her staff made of the same kind of, like, weird magic and materials that the machine in the runner's made of?
You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Oh, please tell me we can fight him. Or we got Nearest. Oh.
They're calling in the cavalry. We've got incoming runners, plural. We need
Oh.
to get out of here.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, well, at least now we know the truth about who cast the curse. I was expecting it was Godot, but no, it was Rella.
Did I know?
Man, this game's story keeps getting more and more interesting. I really do love this game, even if it feels very long. Who put this cliff here?
That takes time we don't have.
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do.
Oh, please tell me you did what we think. Oh.
Wait, you're saying...
He did it?
Finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
Yeah, because you don't fight with us.
If it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. This speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Eurus! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life!
Exactly. You do you, Nearest.
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
Come on, Nearest.
What the?
Uh-oh. Or we just got doomed.
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Yep, now the runner has wings. And like a bird, we fly.
Possible. It can fly.
Oh yeah, Nearest is the guy you're gonna need if you need to build a shelf. And then the shelf has legs.
My ears are popping.
This might take some getting used to.
Yeah, going up that high in the atmosphere, that's gonna pop your ears. I'm pretty sure that's what happens when you do like skydiving, which I will never do. I am not wishing for death.
Take that one! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky runner!
You did good, Nearest. You did good. But I wonder how this is going to affect our travels.
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
Yeah, I knew it'd work.
I always knew Nearest could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
No problem.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now.
Mage
I was a student
Academy.
there myself once.
Mage Academy.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever...
Whoops. Sorry. Finger slips.
I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone.
That's not true, since apparently she hurt the prince all those years ago.
Not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
We're prepared if we need to.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
Something on your mind, Yufa?
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's felt wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
I've marked the location of Mage Academy ruins on the map. Rella will be waiting for us when we land. I never wanted it to come to this, but be ready for a fight. Her check the location on the map.
Check the map. Let's aim for the Royal Academy ruins. These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
Wait, the ruins? What happened to the academy? Was it attacked?
But isn't it?
Yeah, we have no choice but to go over here.
Here.
Just get a bit going for the mountains and very dodgy weather, but what choice do we have? Strap yourselves in. Event is settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road.
I say, already seen preposterous on the map. But they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. Why? It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them.
And what about the dragon we saw back in the mines? Granted, it was a small dragon, but it was still a dragon nonetheless. Now it's only a dragon we've seen so far besides the dragon god.
But of course, that's all in the past now.
Yeah, what happened to the Academy?
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Oh, sorry, who? Wait, so the church destroyed the Academy?
It's not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't.
Yet she tried to.
We better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
Hello, Rella.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus.
Oh, that's just cold.
A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society.
That's just cold.
You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You must have had your reasons.
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
Exactly.
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You were protecting me. From what? Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the sanctifex shook their hearts.
Yeah.
Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer.
Okay.
Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
That wand
Such
or staff.
An aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic.
Oh.
Once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands.
Interesting.
Dragons
I want it.
manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.